Second one. What's up, little mages? Jables here from Mages HQ, aka my garage, Boise, Idaho. March 12th, 2025. Um, this is episode 1 of a new series I've been wanting to make for a little bit to talk a little bit more about our new record coming out in 2 days. Step on It. Step on It's the newest release from Moon's Mages. It's gonna be amazing. March 14th, 2025. Blood Moon. Is it Blood Moon? It may not. It might not be Blood Moon. Definitely Worm Moon. Definitely Step on It Day. So write that down on your calendars. Just kidding. It's already passed by the time this video is gonna come out. But yeah, I wanted to make this series of videos, pulling back the curtain on our process, on the Mages stuff, giving you a sneak peek look behind the scenes at what's going on. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I was real inspired by James from White Denim. It was few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago. I was like, you know what band rocks? White Denim. So I looked them up, on YouTube, and I was kind of deep diving, and they got some great videos. But sorry, I just got a kind of burpy tonight. They had these videos which are no longer there, that inspired me. It inspired me greatly as a musician creating songs, and as a musician releasing music in 2025. It's a strange world, but I thought that what he did was awesome. You won't be able to see him, so I'll describe him. He he pulled back the curtain. He explained kind of where the songs came from. Showed us, didn't even show us. It was just audio. It was his face the whole time, no screen recording. But it was just him showing and playing different parts of these songs and explaining the story, and it was amazing, dude. And I was like, I gotta do that. I think I'd love to see more musicians do this kind of thing. I'd love to see it, because I think music is a very collaborative medium. I think you can do it alone, for sure. You can do it alone, but I prefer to do it collaboratively with multiple people or one other person. And so I think sharing, what we know, and sharing these things about our process and about the things that we like to do and where our songs come from, I think it's gonna be awesome. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I also have no idea what I'm doing with music stuff. I've just been recording our band over the past few years. I've been recording stuff for a while, a little bit of my life now. And dude, I have no certifications. I'm not claiming to be good at this. Just wanted to kind of show you guys what's going on, and how we make our weird little records. So, dude, let's jump in, man. Let's just jump right in. This is like my third take. I've been trying to record my face and the screen, audio on both, this guy, and I think it's finally gonna work this time. Let's see what happens. But yeah, dude, let's dive right in. Intro. Cue screen recording. Intro mixing fixed. That's what this project's called. So this song was always meant to be the intro to the track, or to the record. It the whole record follows a story. Whether you knew that or not, I don't. It's whatever. But that's what we made it around, and so we wanted a song at the beginning. This is the last song that we wrote, last song that was finished too. I'm pretty sure. And we wanted a song that really just like, sucked in the listener to our world that we're trying to create. Because yeah, it's a story. It's a timeline. Its own worm timeline. So that's what this song was trying to be, hoping to be. It came about in a couple of jam sessions. We had just all a bunch of different ideas, and we were like, let's just have it be non-repeating. Let's have it be evolving until the end, and just welcome to the record, baby. Come on. All right. So the other thing about this track, well, there's many things, but it started as intro, then we split it into two, and it became Nightcrawler and Flaming Soul of Spacetime. Flaming Soul of Spacetime, you'll see later why. Yeah, we recorded it all here, Mages HQ. I mixed it. We wrote it, performed it, just us four. And then we had our friend and longtime Mages collaborator, big shout out, round of applause to Liam Marchant, who is featured on the saxophone on this particular song, and on a few others on the record. But Liam is wildly talented, very extremely knowledgeable, knows what's going on, plays the horns, woodwinds, keys, whatever else. I don't know, dude. But I'll get into that later. So that's what's going on. Those are the credits. The other thing about this track, before I really dive in, is we recorded it, mixed it, and then we bounced it to this guy right here. Tascam 4-track cassette recorder. Because, well, you know what? Let me just play. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is the normal computer version. I'll play a few seconds here. So that's Nightcrawler, the original version. What we ended up doing is we ended up bouncing it to the cassette, and we ended up changing the speed at which it plays back. Let me play that for you. Yeah. So as you can tell, it's a decent amount slower, and it's a little bit more, I don't know the words you would use for it. A little more like condensed, a little bit more low fidelity, a little bit more crunchy. So that's what happened. Song was created, recorded, sent to this guy, recorded onto here, changed the pitch, creating these really cool different textures that I think really accentuate the song. I think the first time we were just messing around, and I was trying to see what happens, experimenting with mixing, and I bounced it to that thing, and everyone was here, and I was just like messing with the pitch knob, fairy core, demon core, I think is what the kids now say. But it was a joke at first, and I was like, what the heck? And then we were like, what, that like sounds pretty sick. And, we try to be tasteful about it and not overdo it. But I think that where we used it, it accentuates the part, which I think is really important. I think overarching good philosophy that I try to keep is if it serves the song, great. If it doesn't, why use it? So I think that it serves the song. I think that it enhances the drama. It draws a little bit clearer of a picture in my mind of what's going on. So awesome. So, yep, 1 became 2. Slow intro, lead by Noble, lead guitar by Noble, became Nightcrawler. Let's hear Flaming Soul of Space Time. Okay, lot to take in there. Sorry, I had to restart my situation. I had some plugin issues. If it cut weird, that's why. So, Flamin' Soul Space Time punches you right in. Come on. One of my favorite parts right here is we got this vocoder here.
Oh yeah, that's another ceiling. Oh yeah, Nightcrawler feeling.
So that's actually Carson. That's Carson, drum Carson, right on the vocoder. I love it. It's amazing. It's kind of buried in the mix on purpose. I just want it to be kind of a texture, but it's one of my favorite sounds on the whole record. We also got this synth. You know, takes you in with the synth, drops you back down onto the vocoder. Come on, man. What's better than that? We just keep on rocking, dude. So this part is another one of those parts where we slowed it down. Let's see if we can find it in the tape. Perfect, nailed it. So pay attention to what you heard before and this. Give you a little more time here. Same kind of deal there, you know. Slowed it down. Oh, just like bow, dude. It emphasizes it. And I think it's awesome. Another thing I wanted to touch on is this part right here. This guitar part as well as the bass. There's two different parts there going. One going down. That's me, and then Noel's going up. So that's me, bum, 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 ba, ba, da, ba, da, da. Then Noble's going. If you listen on headphones, it's a little bit easier. Noble's on the left if your headphones are on right. So anyways, that's pretty cool. Then Liam coming in swinging, coming in slinging hot. This was an especially tricky one, I think. If I was in Liam's shoes, I'd be like, I don't know. But Liam, being the masterful player that he is, wrote this part, and it just totally cranks. It totally rocks the world. So let's give that a listen. So that's just, not even half of it, but already it's just like whoa, it's a crazy line. It's cool stuff. I think for effects, it sounded really great, but added this shifter on here, this Ableton shifter, which looks like it's giving it 27% wet of an octave on it. So let's hear that. That's with the octave, here's without. And you're like, where did it go? That's because that's what I love about the shifter. I've used it a few times on this record, especially with this spread knob. It spreads it out, spreads it like butter over the whole stereo field. And if if you're tasteful about the dry wetness of it, it's center, but it's also everywhere. So cool. So cool. One of my favorite lines he does is over here. Listen to that. Taking us right into
The
that.
fabric of all reality has been torn open, leaving the foundational symbols of the universe.
That's noble. That's so. This monologue was a little bit controversial with us because sorry, little May, just kick the camera. I mean, monologues are cool. Really selling it to you guys here. No, we the record follows a story, and we needed a little bit exposition, and I think it worked. Like our original plan was to just have this part fade out. Like, let me play without the monologue. It's grooving. For sure, grooving.
Of the cosmos. These symbols are as follows. Light.
But I think the monologue honestly adds to this song as well as the story, which is win-win in my book. What we did, just to make it a little wacky, it's Noble's voice. It's -6 semitones. And I think it's pretty raw. Like, it's just got a compression. It's got a compression on it, and it's got a little bit of EQ.
The foundational symbols of the universe revealed to the protectors of the cosmos.
Really cool tone he did on his voice there. As well as we also put this echo on there.
Light and dark, creation and destruction. Love, rock and roll.
Which is like awesome. And the main kind of difference to this section that makes it sound like this is on the master, we have this wet dry audio effect rack. So for the whole song, we're getting 24 wet, and then it switches, and then it fades into 100 for this outro section. And for those who don't know, wet dry in audio refers to how much signal is affected, or how much of the signal is affected with an effect. If you're following. So completely dry is no effect added to the signal at all. Completely wet is only the affected signal. So a lot of times you won't do full effect. I mean, for most effects, because then it just would sound kind of strange. And it's a way you can introduce different textures and sounds. So if you pay attention here, it fades in. And now we're full.
The fabric of all reality has been torn open.
And that's what makes it sound all dreamy. So we got this Universal Audio chorus, Ableton phaser. I love just Ableton effects. The phaser is one of my favorites. I mean, it's on literally every song, like every track of this record. And dude, it just brings it home.
Soul of space time. All
One of my favorite drum tones on the whole record right here. Oh, dude. Phased bass rocks. So, dude, intro. I'll keep calling it an intro. And I'm gonna keep calling it an intro because that's what we're gonna keep calling it. And yeah, these two tracks were really fun ones to create. Overall, recording theory for us is we record all the drum. We actually all do a take together, a live take, and we basically do that until we get a good drum take, and then hopefully once we get the good drum take, in that take there's also a good bass and guitars. In the perfect world, most of the time it isn't, but in this track I do think that a lot of it is original. Looks like, yeah, this outro bass track was the original. I think that our original guitars are in there the whole time as well. So it's cool, we're just in the moment, playing, jamming, making music, no pressure, and happy accidents happen, like this cool guitar part Noble just was playing. Just noodling, dude.
Rock and roll.
It just adds so much texture.
Playing soul of space time. All have been held in place by these walkers.
So anyways, that's the thing about it for this episode, folks. It's been a pleasure. It's kind of weird talking about our own music in this way and stuff, but hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully, this inspires people. I think if I can get anything out of this, I just want, to inspire someone to do something good, something creative and fun. It's all about having fun. Peace, love, and rock and roll. And, dude, catch you on the next one. Step on it. Come out.